Good evening.
Yes,
So,
so what happened? I was watching one of your video with one Akanksha. Last night I was watching. So then
yes,
watching that video, I remembered of you. And I searched you in my like Skype. And then I thought of, it's been long time. Like it's been a year, I think. Right?
yeah, it's been a year.
Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. So how's everything going on with you? Fine?
Yeah, everything is going good, but for some time I have not been able to do my practice more regularly
Okay.
because my mother is going ill these days. So I have to go to meet her,
Your
to
mother.
stay with her. Yes, so that's why.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So now you are practicing, like you daily have conversation.
No, I'm not taking daily conversation because sometimes it is very difficult to match the time.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'm in my mother's home, sometimes I'm in hospital. So this way I don't do. And even today I was at my mother's home, and 1 hour before I came back to my home. Yeah.
Because even I was running short of videos because my children had come to my place, like they were here for 10 days. So I was busy with them. I was not able to do conversation. Anyhow, but today, and actually this time I'm quite busy. But my husband told me, let's go to market. I told him, not now. I want to have a session with one puja. After that, I.
Yes. But although I'm not doing conversation on daily basis, but English is not far from my mind. Inwardly, I do my practice. I kept doing my practice. I talk to myself. I talk to my children. This way, I do practice. And whenever I get time, I make conversations.
Very nice, very nice. So, okay, anyhow you try to take out time from your busy schedule, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, definitely.
Now,
Sorry.
how is your mother-in-law now? She's okay?
My mother is ill these days. Actually, it is the matter of age.
Oh,
She is 84. So
oh,
now the matter of age, and some days before she was admitted in Apollo Hospital,
yeah,
and
in front of my house. Yeah, okay.
yeah, she was admitted, and we were taking rounds to Apollo Hospital. But now she is at home, and on the life-saving equipments. She
Oh,
is. So yeah, this way she is not going well.
okay, okay. So, do you have any something to speak on in your mind? Do you have something that we can discuss about?
If you have, you can suggest me. So we will discuss.
Yes, suppose, okay, come on, let's discuss on. I've never I never had conversation on this topic. Like, what is the impact of Western culture on our Indian youth? Right?
No, yeah, it is
There are
good
some,
topic.
yeah. So there are some Western aspects also, as well as negative also. Western,
Yes,
in the sense, like Western in the sense, like we have gained so many new technologies. All technology, new technology, they all have come from the Western side, and our
yes,
youth are they are they're applying those methods and technologies, new one. What I mean to say, and like for the learning purpose also, these foreign culture is attracting our Indians. They are going abroad, to study, to go to have a good job, because they know that they will get a good amount of salary over there. I think just because of this, they prefer Western places, and
yes,
there are some negative aspects as well. See, like I think the negative aspects of Western culture, impact of, I mean to say. Come on,
yes.
let's discuss about it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, do you have anything to say? Yeah.
Yes. Uh, in my views, these days everyone is greatly influenced by the Western cultures.
Yeah.
And especially children and youth, they
Yes.
are immensely influenced.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
just like everything has two faces, every coin has two faces. So, I would say there are some advantages and there are some disadvantages of being influenced by Western culture.
Yeah.
So, if I talk about advantages, so many, as you mentioned, that many new technologies uh, we received from Western culture,
Yeah.
and now children are more smarter than before.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, many things are good. Now every children is good at computer knowledge and everything. The mind is quite alert these
Yeah.
days. I have noticed. Okay, if I talk about negative aspects, so somewhere we are lagging the influence of our own culture, like respect of elders
Right.
is
Right.
going down nowadays in the hearts of children.
Yes.
Just like before, we couldn't do any work without asking our parents. But
Yes.
these days children don't think that it is necessary to ask to the parents. And sometimes you will see the consequences that divorce cases are very common in our society.
Yes. Of
Earlier,
course.
it was not seen. It was not the scene earlier. But
Yes. Yes.
the main cause of increasing rate of divorce is being influenced by Western culture.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, to some extent, and they don't want to respect their parents. The life has become fast, so there is no place of the consent of the parents, and they don't want to waste their time
Right.
in this field. So
And
these
see,
are some disadvantages.
to their like their parents also when they become old. This is the culture what they have adopted from the Western. Like they are sending the parents to old age home. You see this,
Yes,
like
yes,
not trend in India. We used to
yeah,
hear it happens somewhere abroad, like in America or England, but we never heard that in India also it has become very rampant. I mean to say, it's very common these days. That when
yeah,
the parents they send them to old age home, so tragic. It's really so pathetic. To see parents they
yeah,
care for the children the whole life, and when they become old, they can't take care of their parents. They send them to like old age home. So this from where we have adopted this culture. This culture is adopted. We have adopted from the Western only. As you
yes,
divorce, as you mentioned divorce. In our time, divorce never knew. We knew the what is the definition of divorce, but it didn't happen. In our time. Just imagine.
yeah,
And nowadays, in every house, you will find one case or the other. It's very common. Divorces very frequently it happens. And the
yeah,
food habit, they are destroying their children. They
yes,
eat the pizza, that pasta, then burgers, and these are all the things the people are adopting. They adopted actually. So from where did it come? It came from the Western.
yes, yes. And
Yeah.
children don't want to eat homemade food even.
Yes, of course.
The
Yeah.
food culture, the roadside vendors, food culture, we
Yes.
adopted from Western countries.
And it's so
And,
harmful.
and
Yeah.
it is very common that in evening they want to have something like
Yes.
this pizza, burger, and chow mein, like
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Until they eat, they will not get satisfied.
Yes, see, the pattern, I mean to say, the pattern of food is completely changed. See, when I know that when I was young, so our elders, my grandparents would tell me, कि हरी सब्जी खाओ, हरी सब्जी खाया करो, दाल खाया करो, they would every time remind the children, to eat
Yes,
this because these
yes,
things are healthy. And nowadays, whatever the children wish, the parents, they very easily they provide them all these things. But in our time, even children didn't demand these kind of things. Because we never knew. Actually, we never knew that pasta and burgers. We never knew these
Yeah,
things.
it
Yeah.
was not it was not very common at that time. We
Yes.
didn't know the name even, burger,
Yes.
pasta, and all.
Yes. Yes.
And we couldn't see the roadside vendors. It is common that it was common that eating house made uh, feast, household made eatings.
Yes.
It
Yes.
was common. And
Yes.
these days they call if I would say that eat dal, chawal, and sabzi and roti. So they say that it is boring food. It is boring food. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. See those
Yeah.
green vegetables. Like if I say those, the spinach, methi, and these things. These in the today, what we say like in English, I don't know. Rich corn or something like that. Okay. So, but
Yes, yes.
don't like to eat these kind of vegetables, right? Yeah. So
They don't.
I see the
Yeah.
children they love to watch those, reels and movies related to Hollywood. Hollywood movies, they are in the trend. That all the children want to watch only those movies, from Hollywood. So, as you very well mentioned, that values and respect, we have lost this. See,
Yeah, we are okay.
yeah. See, if you remember, in our time, we used to first have the consent of our elders, then only we could step out of the house. Okay.
For
Yeah.
everything, for everything, we used to ask every
Yes.
time our parents.
Yes. And when I talked to one of my friends, she's in US, and I asked her, "Hey, when your son is getting married." She told me that her son is around 35 or 36. And she told me, I'm not worried about that. कर लेगा शादी जब उसकी इच्छा होगी.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but for just see here the parents are worried about the children. If they are around 30 or 35, we are so concerned. Whether it's a boy, it's a girl. So we are concerned. So, but
Yeah.
I believe even these things will, in future, maybe all these things what we follow right now, the morals and values, maybe will, perish sometime in the future. Let's see. But there's a great
Now,
impact. Great
now
impact.
this situation is occurring here as well. That
Yes,
parents don't need to worry about their marriages because they don't want to get married with the girl or boy who is selected by the parents.
yes, right,
Even
right.
say
Yeah,
whomever I will select, I will marry.
yes,
Uh,
right.
you
Mm,
don't need to choose anybody for me.
yeah.
Even they say
Government also in India has like given the authority of marrying the same sex, right?
yes, yes. These
All these,
days,
oh yeah, all these things is like we are adopting from the Western. So what
yes,
happened is something very, what to say, out of our thinking, something very, I can't say how the people are accepting this. In India also, it has become very. We read sometimes in the newspaper and news. We hear in the news also. So these kind of incidents are happening. So they are marrying
but
in the same something
but
very.
we all are accepting gradually
Yes,
everything.
yes,
Everything is getting mingled in our life gradually. Yes.
yes. So we are done with my session. Pooja, one thing I forgot to, I was so happy when I saw you here, right in front of me. I forgot to have your like, I know about you, everything I know about you. But maybe the viewers who are watching for the first time. So it doesn't
Yes,
matter. Give me the introduction now. Let it
yes,
be.
yes. I was also thinking, but I was so much elated to meet with you that I forgot to introduce myself and same time.
I saw you after a year. So after meeting somebody after a year, I was so excited. I just forgot. Okay, doesn't matter if you introduce right now. You can now. Yes.
Okay. So my name is Pooja Saxena and I hail from Lucknow, the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. And as per my academics, I have completed masters in economics and B.Ed. And listening to devotional songs, reading books, these are my hobbies. And I'm married and blessed with two kids. And these days I am learning English. So in order to enhance my spoken skills, I have created a channel That the name is Flourish with Pooja, in which I am uploading my conversational videos and some English related solo videos in order to enhance myself. So it's all about me.
Great, very great. Okay, like so
So I
you are
want to know something about you as well.
sorry.
I want to know something about you, although I know, but again,
Okay. So I'm Alka collecting you from Lucknow itself, like your city. We are from the same. Yes, and I'm postgraduate in English. Yeah, nowadays I'm learning this. It's my it has become my foremost hobby. To interact with different people, and like my both the hobbies are left behind, like reading and listening to music. So whenever I have time, I do that. But first thing is like to make the session and to interact with different people. So this is my foremost and what to say the what to say the main. I mean to say the entertaining for me. This is
yeah,
yes, it's some kind of entertainment I feel. When I meet to so many different people every day, and it leaves me like energetic. After having the conversation, I feel so energetic, so excited, and yeah,
yeah, same
yes.
here. Only for learning purpose and only for just entertainment myself. So I
Yes,
have
yes.
also I have created this channel. Yeah, not other purpose.